Namaste, beautiful souls. Another powerful download from the angels. You're going to receive so much. We're going to talk about the secret that's not actually hidden. We've got Archangel Michael that's channeled through an important message about protection, also about an invisibility cloak that's available for you, and some really good questions that you've asked. I'll answer them at the end, and we'll just keep flowing because there's a lot and you're going to receive so much support. So first of all, how's your sleep been over the last 2 nights? Because what I'm being shown is like a fluctuation wave like this, which it feels like it's kind of like there's an apprehension in the air, like a collective like holding of the breath. What's next to come is the feeling. So if you are experiencing a bit more anxiety or a bit more like pressure, and then it's going into dream time and the mind's playing over and over again, you'll find that you have like moments of deep sleep, and then you come up to the surface and you're thinking, and then you go back down. And if you are dreaming, pay attention to the dreams, because they are, what the angels are saying, they are emotional release dreams. So where you've had pressure on yourself, it's like where you release a pressure valve and it goes psst, and it releases. Your dreams are releasing pressure. So this is good news. It means you're using Dreamtime as a healing, releasing tool. And so when you wake up, you can just revise, what did I dream? What was I releasing? What was I letting go of? And then you can work with that release. You can meditate and sit with it and just breathe in and out. And as you breathe out, you are continuing that release of anything that was brought up and started to be released in dream time. So let's dive into what the angels have just told me about the secret is not hidden. This is powerful. They're saying that what we think is a secret is actually in plain sight and available to all, absolute everyone. And not many of us actually see it because we are not looking for it. We completely forget. When we are born here on earth, for our first year or two, we are still more connected to spirit world than human. But then as we go into our second and third year on earth, we become more integrated and we start really, really learning and wanting to just integrate and learn and understand what it's like to be human. And so that's what happens. And so we start to forget our spiritual aspect. Now, many high frequency souls, like souls that have, that we call like are on the spectrum, like if you have someone who, or know someone who's got autism, they have feet in both worlds. They are still connected to the spiritual world and one foot in this world. And sometimes it can be really hard for them to actually be in this world because they feel and hear frequencies and energies beyond this dimension, from the higher dimensions. And then for others that are sensitive, you start to experience this and you start to realize, whoa, there's something more, and you start to remember it. Now, many high frequency souls maybe just momentarily forgot in their younger years, forgot their spiritual self, and are now remembering. What's happening is that the veil, the mind-made veil, which helps us to forget so that we can fully be embraced, embodied as the human experience, starts to shift and clear, and we start to remember that which we really are. We remember our spiritual aspect. We start to remember that we are a spiritual being that's having a momentary human experience. And so the angels want you to know that the secret of your spiritual truth is not hidden. It's in plain sight. It's never been hidden. It was never meant to be hidden. It's just that the lower mind has taken over so strong that it's taking so much longer to remember what you truly are. but it is happening. You are remembering. This is what the angels want you to hear. You are remembering. And so many don't see that they're a spiritual being, and they're not looking for it, and that's also okay. That's also perfect. The angels want you to know wherever you're at in your journey, whatever you're experiencing is divinely perfect. It's meant to be. So not to judge, oh, that person hasn't spiritually evolved or hasn't woken up. No, it doesn't matter. All that matters is what you're experiencing. Your experience is your unique experience of consciousness waking up. And the angels want you to know that this is part of it. The whole part of this wonderful human experience is to fall asleep and then to wake up and remember who you are and then reclaim all your power and light. Light is creative flow, and then to create consciously as the beautiful bright light that you are. And so every single person will wake up at some point, whether it's this lifetime or 10 lifetimes in the future, it doesn't matter. It will happen. Every soul is going on the same trajectory towards oneness, and just at a different speed and pace and level. But we are all heading that way. And so it's part of this great, beautiful experience that we do fall asleep so that we can work with the mind. But when we wake up, then we've got to observe the mind and become more and more of the observer, the awareness, because that's the spiritual self. And when you become more aware and observe, you're detaching from the mind, you're detaching from the character. So you're not believing all the thoughts, and you're not basing your energy off beliefs, and there's a space between you, awareness, consciousness, and the emotions and the thoughts. And that space that you create means that then you, the spiritual self, is in control, is very conscious, is awake, is alive. And then you get to use the lower mind, the ego. You get to pick it up and use it to navigate through this earth and put it down. It is no longer in control. And so the angels have said, they want you to know that it was never meant to be hard to come back home. Or it's never meant to be thought that it's hidden. It's not hidden. The truth is here and all around you always. The mind-made dream is just a dream. The dream becomes so real, and you feel it is so emotionally, and you think it, and so it becomes your reality and you attach to it. But it's not the ultimate reality. The truth is God, is oneness, is love, and it's here. You can access it right now, here through the present moment, and you are the only one who can take you home. You can listen to spiritual teachers and guides like me or others, and we can give you support and we can shine the light in the direction that you walk, but you have the power inside of you to fully come back home by becoming fully aware and conscious in the present moment. You are creating this mind-made dream through thoughts, through emotion. As you think and you believe your thoughts, that means you have an emotional reaction to your thoughts, and it becomes part of your identity, part of your character. And this is how it sends out frequency waves. And then the outer world is then mirrored back to you constantly based on your frequency waves. That is the dream that you are creating. So the more you wake up, the more you stand in your power and your light, and then you consciously surrender to the higher frequency of your spirit, of your soul. And there you trust that life is unfolding exactly as it's meant, and therefore the lower mind doesn't have to try control based off fear. And you surrender. You surrender, you start letting go, you start trusting a little deeper in the truth of consciousness that is here in the present moment. And you fully wake up. And there are steps to it, there's stages, there's 7 stages to the awakening process. And you move between all the stages, you go back and forward, you have glimmers and glimpses of the powerful essence. You have spiritual expansion in meditation, or, just right now you might be having like goosebumps, chills, tingles. Close your eyes. You might see color. You might hear frequency. Let me know what you're experiencing, because there's a lot of light that's coming through me to you right now. So you have deep spiritual experiences when we come together in this community, and you'll hear the angels' messages. And then you also have it by yourself directly, because you are consciousness. So you can have direct experiences of yourself. And the only thing that blocks you from having direct experiences of yourself is the veil, is the mind, is the mind-made dream when you attach to it. So I recommend that you go and watch my 7 stages of spiritual awakening. Watch that video. And also go and watch my series, which is called Growth and Meditation. I'll include both links so that you can go and watch them. And then this is really going to help you with your spiritual awakening and your expansion, releasing the blockages so that you can be in the full conscious awareness that you truly are and the light that you are. So this is what the angels want you to know, that truth is always here in the present moment and available for everyone to access. It's the peace and the light that is beneath the surface of the dream and the character and the show and the dance that you're dancing. The I am presence is here. Say it. I am. And then just observe the stillness. I am. What happens? The mind quietens for a moment. Isn't that incredible? Could you feel that? Share with us in the group, in the chat. When you say I am, what happens for you? It's powerful. It's an access, it's a tool for you to come into presence and to come into stillness, where there's no chatter. You drop into the fullness of the light that you are. You are not the mind. You are the awareness of the mind, and you get to choose. When you are awake and conscious, you really get to choose where you want to direct your attention, your energy, your focus. You can pull awareness back from the mind and the emotions into your heart at any time. And this just shows who's really in charge. The mind's no longer running you. You are the awareness, and you can draw awareness back from the mind into the heart. This is another powerful tool that the angels are giving you. And the more that you empty out the mind by dissolving the beliefs, all beliefs, where do they come from? They're mind-made. They're mind-made. The only truth, there's one truth, the only truth is consciousness, oneness, God, love. Everything else is part of the mind-made dream, the mind-made reality. And from there, we create so many different beliefs. We dream up so many different dreams within the dream. We can create so much. It's amazing. We can be spirit in a human body creating. But remember, it's all a dream. Don't attach to it. Everything fleets through, it passes through. So the more and more you are aware of this, the less attached you are, and the more peace you have. And this is heaven on earth. And this doesn't exist in the future. Heaven on earth is here. Yes, heaven on earth is here right now in the present moment. So you surrender into the presence, and you are a conduit of the light of heaven here on earth. It always exists in the here and the now. So in a moment, I'm going to go deeper with Archangel Michael's message, and he's going to channel through me. But I also right now want to pause and offer you an opportunity to work more deeply with me, because some of you might be really feeling this and in resonance and want more connection with the angels. And so this is why I have group sessions, so that we can be together. And I have on the 1st of July, it's called Sacred Circle. It's a 1-hour group session where I channel the most deepest, profound meditation, where people message me afterwards saying, whoa, my physical body's healed. I saw things, I got messages directly from the angels. It's incredible. I also channel the angels and I answer questions. So you can ask questions, I'll channel answers. And if you can't attend the live, sign up and you'll get the recording. So you'll still be very much a part of it. And I look at everyone who signed up and I connect with you and send you energy so you'll feel it. So then I've also got on the 11th of July, it's a group channeling and meditation. It's a 30-minute session and we have people joining from all over the world. It's a very powerful group. And I channel the angels, and I've got a special guest who you might know, Julie Ryan. And she is very psychic. She can even sense and feel like when someone's going to pass away. She channels the angels and loved ones who have passed. And you'll also be getting, so she'll be channeling a meditation during our group. And she is gifting everyone who signs up an audio and digital copy of her book, which explains about the transition from, dying and what happens. And so, yeah, you'll receive this gift as well. It's $11 to sign up. If you can't attend the live, sign up so that you'll get Julie's gift and you'll get the recording of our session. And then other things that I'm offering is next week, I've got the Reiki Masters course. So anyone who's thinking about joining the Reiki Masters, if you can sign up sooner, if you can sign up this week, that would be wonderful because we begin next week. I mean, if you're not sure and you want to sign up last minute, yes, of course, I'll still invite you in and be here with open arms. But it just helps me because I do all the admin of I send you the manual. So for any Reiki course you do with me, the moment you sign up, I send you your Reiki manual and the Zoom link. So you've then got the manual, the handbook, which I've channeled, which then you can read and start to feel the energy and start to practice it. And so that you're really ready when the course starts. So if you are thinking of joining the Reiki Masters, I would absolutely love you to join. There is still space on this course. And you just have to have done Reiki level 1 and level 2. You could have done it with any teacher. You could have done it many years ago. If you're feeling a feeling inside and you've really got to trust your soul, don't just listen to me and think, oh, that feels right. No, take a moment, connect in your heart and say, am I ready? Is this right for me? And if you are, then below in the description, I've got more information. You can read up about the course and then you can sign up. And yes, everyone who's also done level 2 with me and you're thinking about it, come and join, because the next Reiki Masters, I don't feel like I can teach it this year. I feel like this year is already full with so many other offerings that I'm doing. So I'll be teaching Reiki Masters and Reiki Master Holistic Healer in 2026 again. So if you do feel the calling, then come and join me. And then I've also got the Reiki Level 1 course, which is over 2 weekends in the beginning of August, the first 2 weekends of August. And it's powerful. I attune you and open you up as a channel so that you can develop your intuition, so that you can heal yourself and be able to work with healing your food and put powerful Reiki, which is universal energy, into your water. It's just amazing. You learn about your energy centers, your chakras, your aura. I connect you with the angels, and also, of course, I channel the angels. So you receive so much, and you can read more about it. I'll add the link below. So there's lots you can read and learn more about and see how you feel, and trust your soul if you're guided to join. Yeah. Now I'm going to channel Archangel Michael. This is a time on earth where you may feel that you need to protect your energies because the energies are very up and down. They are unstable. With this instability, if you are a sensitive soul, going out there into the world and interacting with others might knock you off your center. And so I bring to you today the blue ball of protective light, that you can visualize this deep blue ball of light wrapping right around you, sealing you in. No gaps or spaces for your energetic energies and frequencies to move out, and no gaps or spaces for other people's energies to influence and enter. You will stay centered in your frequency, and you will be able to go out and about and hold space for others. You'll be able to know what's happening in the world without it taking you out of your center and alignment and balance. Wrap yourself every day when you wake up in this divine, deep, powerful, thick blue ball of protection. And it will seal you in, and you will feel safe, protected, and supported. And then you will also know when you go out and about, if something does enter into your energy field, then it is meant for you. And it is a growth gift. It is a place for you to have inquiry and curiosity. Ask, why has this entered? Why am I going out of balance? Why am I being triggered? Because everything that enters is always for you. Use it as a way to grow and understand yourself deeper and further. Dear ones, with this great changing, shifting energy on your earth, we beam you, Archangel Michael, who I am, and all of the angels that work with the blue ray of protection. We have a team of us working with you and supporting you. You can call on us to support you, to hold your hands, and to protect you. And you will feel safe, held, and protected. We understand that the sun is releasing strong energy, which is causing the leaders to behave erratically. The ego is firing up. When the sun has flares, the ego has flares. And it is also creating eruptions from deep underneath the earth, even underneath the waters. There is lava that is erupting. It is all showing the eruption of the ego. Pay attention on where it's happening inside of you. Keep doing the work. Give yourself space to observe the eruption. Don't hold it in. Don't keep it down. Let it out in a healthy way. Breathe it out. Shake it out. Sound it out. Write it out and burn it. Let it out. Let it go. There will be many eruptions of the ego as the elements and energies right now are conducive for releasing very old egoic patterns that have been hidden under the depths of the being of the collective mind. Dear one, know that you are now held and supported by us, the angels of protection. Feel this blue light around you and know that you are loved, held, and supported. We also want you to know that leaders that are in place now that think that they are going to be doing a full term or maybe even longer, there are going to be changes. There are going to be more and more people with their eruptions. They are going to erupt. And this is going to cause a change in the leaders. Change of God is coming. Many great changes are coming. And we want you to know that you can remain protected, held, and safe in your blue ball of light. And you can also place this blue ball of light around countries, around peoples, and around your beautiful earth. It is your great tool and support. With love, we bless you. With love. Can you feel that? That blue ball of protection. How does that feel for you? I'd love to hear. Absolutely, right into the group. And if you're here and you're new to this community, say hello, let me know where in the world you're from, and subscribe. Come and join our loving community. This is a safe, protected space. Every time you enter into the space, you are protected in a blue ball of light, because I work with the highest frequency angels that protect you, that raise your frequency, and that support you. So you're very welcome to subscribe and join this community. And it's a loving space, so please only love in the comments. And also you're very welcome to share what you're going through. If you want Reiki, you can ask for Reiki. Myself and my beautiful friends that work with me can send you Reiki. Yeah. Welcome and thank you for being here. You make this community. We make it together. Yeah, and thank you for adding hearts. I always feel it. And the likes and everything that you bring to this community, I feel it all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to answer some of your questions. Oh, wait, there's something else. So Archangel Michael also spoke to me before I pressed record about the invisibility cloak. Now, some of you might be feeling vulnerable and feel like you're being picked on, or that you might be taken out of the place, the country that you live in, or that you might be attacked where you live or removed from where you live. Things like this could be happening. There's a beautiful invisibility that you can put around you. And how it works is that you visualize this beautiful, transparent, invisible energy that comes around you, and it wraps all the way around the bottom and around the back and around the front twice, fully wrapping you in this invisible energy. And then it wraps around the side of you twice. And then you're fully held in the invisibility. And if you're out and about and you just want to close your eyes and visualize it wrapping around you, and then you're fully invisible. And you can also do a little motion with your fingers, wrap around twice, and then you're invisible, so that they can't affect you and see you and do whatever they're doing. So that can help you as well. Okay, now let's go to the questions. The question is, can people who are not consciously awake or feeling all of these energies, can they still sense something or feel something? The angels are saying, yes, they do, but they just don't know why it's happening, and they're not sure. I mean, they just process it. Basically, if they're not awake or conscious, then the ego, the lower mind, is running the show. And so they'll be very reactive to it. They'll feel anxious or feel stressed, and then they'll explode, and it might be released on another person. And so what the angels are asking is, have even more compassion and patience with those that aren't awake, because they're feeling it too. They just don't know what it's about, and it must be uncomfortable for them to not have an understanding, and so they're just reactive. So you can ask the universe to shine light on them, to support them. And so you're asking also, can the higher self of a person accept support while the lower mind might be closed off? Absolutely yes. You can ask the person's higher mind, you can ask their soul, can I send you some light right now to help you through this? And the soul will always say yes. And then the soul will receive the support, and the soul will distribute as much light as the person is ready for, and as much as support as the lower mind will allow in. Yeah. So thank you for that question. And now the next question is, if I have aphantasia, am I limited in my ability to manifest or develop my third eye? Oh no, not at all. You're not limited. you're going to have another sense that's stronger. So not all of us can see through our physical eyes, the energies and auras and colors, or the third eye. We all see differently. We all sense differently. We have our 5 senses. So pay attention to your smell, your taste, your feeling, tingles, goosebumps, energy, sensations, your hearing, and your inner knowing. And then other senses will develop from there. So we're not all the same, and we don't all experience through the same senses. So some of you might be strong at seeing, others strong at hearing, others strong at sensing and feeling. So just pay attention to which sense is stronger for you. And those are the 2 questions I'm answering today. Our next session, I'll be answering more. You're welcome to ask questions in the chat below. From my heart and soul, thank you for being here. Namaste.